To be honest, very few people in the US at this point face no risk at all.
Because retaliation is real.
But it's important to see what's going on and assess your own risk clearly. In general, US citizens, cishet folks, white people, and especially white women have the most cover. Because of rampant prejudice that the public will be encouraged to indulge by bad actors, white women over 35 or 40, so basically me, we are the hardest for law enforcement to abuse with impunity. That can give us some guide on what kinds of tasks we might be able to take on. And honestly, the administration is still several months from having everything in place, but they're working quickly. Look at the speed with which what they're calling Alligator Alcatraz is being promoted as being ready to go.
I wouldn't want to run through the Everglades for long.
Speaking of which, the sale of Alligator Alcatraz merchandise celebrating violence against detainees sparked immediate thoughts from a lot of people about lynching postcards from U.S. history and the way that this kind of extrajudicial violence was celebrated for a very long time.
Activists would draw on photography as evidence.
So they could somehow shake people out of their complacency and push them to join the fight against lynching.
Right now, the administration is looking to create a community of atrocity to recruit people into a brotherhood of violence. They are celebrating their brutality. What can we do? Learn how to record ICE encounters. Learn about what is legal for private and for public areas. Hold agents and officials to it as often as you can, slowing them down when you can't stop them. And let me be clear, you will absolutely need to know how to keep yourself safe before you are involved in any of these tactics. But anyone can find out where detention is happening in your community and lobby your local officials to shut down access.
I want to turn now to a growing movement of resistance against President Trump's brutal immigration crackdown.
Become a court observer like Brad Lander. Find out who's working to address the needs of those targeted. Connect to church groups helping those communities, from those El Salvadorans and Haitians, Cubans, and Iranians currently being targeted for removal despite fears of persecution in their countries of origins. We need a community that stands up against these behaviors publicly and shames supporters of draconian immigration policy to a degree that creates its own momentum against all this cowardice.
Do I like this bill? No.
The public already doesn't like what ICE is doing, but we need to make sure that what they're doing stays as public as possible. To do that, we need more than fear. We also need anger, and we need joy that imagines hope for a better thing that we're moving toward. There are already more of us than there are of them. We can recruit more people, and we can stop them. But first, we have to show up. And that's it.